Hey everybody, hey Curvies, how's it going? How's it going, Curvies? You know what? I had to come on here real quick, Curvies, so we could talk about it. I was a couple of things. So real quick, I am doing great today. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fabulous on this Monday. What's today? July 24th. Monday, July 24th. Now, I did just post, what's this? What can I do? What can I do? Can I add, share, save, highlight, mute? Nothing. So I'm just on here because I just did a short about a video I had been intending to do all morning when I first heard at like 8 o'clock this morning that at Quad Webb's house on Married to Medicine, remember Quad? Absolutely Quad. She was married to Dr. G. She had to leave and then she came back as a friend of. Well, unfortunately, remember 3 years ago when she posted a little baby hand wrapped around her finger, and she was like, oh, stolen my heart forever kind of post. And everybody's like, oh, did Quad adopt? Was Quad pregnant or something like that? No, Quad wasn't pregnant. As it turned out, she was being an auntie to a little girl known as Ari. And that was 3 years ago. So Ari was 3 here in 2023. Today is July 24th, and it just got reported today by the news in Atlanta that a baby was found unresponsive in a reality stars pool known as Quad Web. You guys, they said a 3-year-old. I immediately was like, was it the 3-year-old that's now 3? Because just as recently as April, Quad also posted, oh, happy birthday. It's been 3 years already. Can't believe it's been so long. Kind of post, you know? Come to find out from the news article that Ari did in fact pass in this pool. From what I read, there was 2 gentlemen present. They had been swimming. They got out of the pool, ordered a pizza, walked back by the, where they could see out, and they saw something floating in the pool and thought it was a rag doll. They finally went out and checked, and it was Ari, unresponsive. And that happened way back on July 7th. So I'm not sure why it's almost taken 20 days to get the information about such a huge tragedy at such a widely known person's house. Like, that's kind of interesting. It didn't say the article I read did not say anything about Quad being home at the time. And it didn't go into the relationship. Yes, Tony Robinson, exactly. The little girl Ari, if you go to Quad's page now, just on the 23rd of April or so about 2 months ago, 3 months ago now, she was just posting happy birthday to the little girl. And the girl was found non-responsive in the pool by the 2 dudes. Now, when she featured her house on Married to Medicine, I hate to say it, but I did not see no child thing around that pool, y'all. And from what I know, like, part of the reason I don't have a pool is because I'm kind of freaked out about the thought of that happening. But for surely, if I did have a pool, you best believe I would have some kind of gate around it so that kids couldn't get in. Because I have 2 young kids that would love to go swimming whenever mommy sleep. You know what I'm saying? I would never have that just accessible. I would have definitely made sure that there was something around the pool at all times if there was any little kids around. So my heart and condolences out to Quad Webb and the little girl Ari's mother, who was not Quad, but part of her family. So that happened. I was very sad about it. And also wondering, like, why did it take so long to get out to the public? Very interesting. Happened on the 7th of July, and today is the 24th, and it's just now being reported. Very interesting. And then also, did you guys see that Nene Leakes did an interview with none other than Carlos King? And it's a very extensive interview. It's going to have to be in two parts. I think he said something about it was over 2.5 hours long. And in Nene Leak's post on her Instagram page, she was promoting it. It'll drop tomorrow. Part 1 will drop tomorrow on Carlos King's. He said it'll be available on all his platforms. So it's definitely a video, but he may have videoed his podcast for it. Not sure. But I'm definitely going to check it out. I love Nene Leakes. She's been in the news lately, and I just did a video about her this weekend because, when Nene left Real Housewives of Atlanta, she left for a number of reasons. Part of the reasoning was that she wasn't getting treated the same as their white counterparts. On whole, the black ladies weren't getting treated the same as their white counterparts. And as a viewer, I've noticed their treatment being different in promotions. I'm always seeing promotions for the white shows. Always. They be promoting those out the water months in advance before the season starts. The black shows, hardly any promotion or marketing. And I feel like it's with intention, because why aren't you trying to make everybody money? If it's about money, market everybody the same. So I feel like Nene had a lot of things that she was right about in her complaint. However, because she attached it to racism, which I also didn't have a problem with, you got to tell a racist they're a racist, or else they'll just keep walking around thinking they're motherfucking normal, and they not. You a motherfucking racist, and you need to go handle that before you come back outside in reality and try to deal with a world full of black people. Okay? Anyway, so I did not have a problem with Nene Leakes saying, cough, cough, bravo, your slip is showing. And there's a number of differences and discrepancies in the treatment between the and the. So there was not a problem with it to me. And I also am of the mind that in any situation, in any job, you should not be retaliated against for speaking truth to power about your experiences in said environment when they are disagreeable with your person and discriminatory. You need to let them know. And here in California, it's against the law to retaliate on a person that decides to cough, cough, and tell you your slip is showing, okay? So anyway, in the interview that Carlos and Nene are going to do, it looks like it's going to be a great, extensive interview. I can't wait till tomorrow to see what Nene has to say. But lately she was in the news because Bethany Frankel spoke out about how reality stars get treated different than real stars, even though reality TV was birthed out of the first writer's strike in Hollywood, and that they don't get any residuals, they don't get any benefits, they use their image and likeness forever without a dime, and they basically hijack their likeness without pay or compensation, which is everything Nene Leakes said. Nene Leakes screamed it from the mountaintops. Did anybody want to listen? I listened, but a lot of people didn't listen and they didn't take it in. But now that Bethany Frankel's ass is saying the same exact thing, now, it's like, oh my God, this is happening. Oh my gosh, why didn't somebody say something about this sooner? Bethany, you're so brave for speaking out. Oh my God. And I'm like, really? Really? So when the black lady told y'all what was happening, it wasn't good enough for you? You can only listen now and understand now that a white lady said the same thing? That's no fair, you guys. And had we protected and stood by Nene in real time when all of this stuff happened, then it would have been a better freaking day for everybody. Corey, thanks for coming through. Look, mama's sweating. Triggered a heat flash, y'all. I triggered a heat flash. Let's go upstairs to where's AC. We're about to walk around my house. Corey's in here. Everybody go through. Follow Corey Berman at Lola Lane in these YouTube streets. And, oh, look, I'm babysitting my mom's dog, you guys. Say hi, LL. She's not dead. LL. 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 Say hi to the people. See, she's fine. And look at Milo. Milo, say hi to the people. Say hi, I'm over here. They're both fine. Let's see. So that happened, and I'm just like, they need to listen to Nene. That's who they should have listened to. Hey, son, watch out, or go in front of me so people don't see you. Mama's live. Actually, let's go in my room. So, then I also wanted to talk about how that Just Hilarious lady is getting blown up again for speaking out about natural women. And I was on a live this morning on Michelle Atielian's channel. You know Michelle Atielian? Michelle Brown, I love her. And I was in her live earlier, and we had a whole discussion just about how not only do Black women in particular feel under attack, but just how crazy it is that we're arguing with people, or people are arguing at us for calling ourselves what we identify as because they want to be called what they identify as. And I'm just kind of like, aren't we both saying the same thing, kind of? Like, if you leave my womb out of your mouth, I'll leave whatever you have going on out of my mouth, right? If you don't relegate me to a cis woman, I'm not cis shit. I'm a natural born woman. Yeah. Yeah. From the time I popped out of my natural mama's womb. Yep. And because of that, I don't think that I should have to get in trouble, canceled, or called a name because I identify as what's labeled a natural woman in place of your cisgender. And as far as cisgender goes, I'm encouraging everybody to Google cisgender, German sexologist. Just put those 2 words in. Cisgender. Oh, 3 words. Cisgender. Cisgender is 1 word. Did you know that? German is the 2nd word. And then say sexologist as the 3rd word. And see what comes up on your computer. And you'll find out about the history of where the term cis came from. And that it was from a person. I'm trying to get my phone cord. And it was from a doctor in Germany. And he made up the term. And you guys know what? He was a pedo sympathizer. Yeah. And the term has something to do with the whole, you can have, as long as it feels good, the sex is allowed. Yeah. So he won't be naming me anything, okay? I'm not part of his kink. I get to label myself, and if I feel like putting natural before I say woman, then that's my choice. And if I feel like putting human under identifying boxes when it's like, what pronoun am I always just put human, y'all. All these other little words, I just put human. Keep it simple. Either call me my name that you know me by, or call me human. Okay, so there was that. So we did Quad Web's niece, Ari, rest in heaven. Nene has something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Ooh, so her and Carlos King are doing their interview tomorrow, and we will be covering it here on LRGA Curves. And then I was just talking about this whole fiasco that's happening to Just Hilarious because she has the courage to stand up for her freaking natural ovaries. Mom, people need to, yes, baby, I'm on live. Maybe. I'm just like, yeah, stay off of natural women. Anything else happened today that I know of? No. You guys have anything you want to talk about? Tony Robinson, how's it going? I believe, Tony, do you have a channel in these YouTube streets? If you do, put it in the comments and people go follow Tony's channel. He's great. He's a fellow curvy. I've been seeing him in the YouTube streets for a while. We're going to have a meetup soon because I finally got to meet one of my excellent curvies, Toddy Vision, when I went to Vegas last week for convention. It was awesome. Got to meet her in real life. She's amazing. Love her. And isn't it awesome when you meet somebody like in real life and they're as awesome as they were freaking in online? You know what I mean? Like, it's like beyond what you thought you would have had from that person. And she is such a gem. I love her. I love her. Okay. Oh, you don't have a channel, darn it. Well, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, Curvies. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on for a minute. This has been a quick 15-minute live. We went over Ari, the baby that was found in Quad's pool. It happened on the 7th. For some reason, it wasn't reported until today, July 24th. And then we also had Nene Leakes, the interview with Carlos. Part 1 is coming up tomorrow. And that she was right about the non-benefits that reality stars get. And then we talked about finally, oh, thank you, Corey. Yes, yes. You guys be sure and go through and go and subscribe to Corey's channel over there. You know, Corey's a freaking staple here in the YouTube streets. And we're getting her to 1,000 over there, get her channel monetized, and go from there. Okay? So in the meantime, Curvies, have a fantastic day. Okay? Leave a comment. I love to interact. I hope I see you guys in the next video, and I hope you're living your best life. And remember, if you need to create generational wealth for your family and are looking to create a legacy that can pass down from generation to generation, because in Proverbs 13:22 it says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. If you feel like doing that, get at me. I can help you set that up. Okay? Because that's my mission. We over here getting this generational wealth happening for the people. Okay? And I can lead you in the right direction. Anyway, I love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace.